Bruschetta, a simple yet iconic Italian appetizer, has a history as rich and flavorful as its taste. This dish, best known for its toasted bread topped with fresh tomatoes, basil, olive oil, and garlic, is a staple of Italian cuisine. But bruschetta is more than just a dish. It's a story of tradition, resourcefulness, and the enduring charm of Mediterranean flavors. To truly appreciate it, let's explore its humble origins and how it became a global favorite. The word bruschetta comes from the Italian verb bruscare, which means to roast over coals or to toast. This term perfectly describes the basic preparation of the dish. Slices of bread toasted on a grill or in the oven, often over an open flame. The bread itself is central to bruschetta, and in the early days of the dish, it was typically made from unsalted rustic loaves. These loaves were often the leftover bread from the previous day, and their rough texture made them ideal for grilling. Bruschetta was originally a way to use stale bread that would otherwise go to waste, a perfect example of the Italian ingenuity that has given us so many delicious dishes based on simple, humble ingredients. The roots of bruschetta are deeply intertwined with the agricultural practices of ancient Rome. During the Roman Empire, soldiers would often toast bread over an open flame, rubbing it with garlic to preserve it longer and make it more palatable. This early version of bruschetta wasn't adorned with tomatoes or other toppings, but the method of toasting bread was already established. The pairing of toasted bread with garlic and olive oil was an early form of bruschetta, serving as a rustic snack or an accompaniment to meals. Bread, garlic, and olive oil were, and still are, staples in the Mediterranean diet, so it's no surprise that this early version of bruschetta would become so beloved. However, the addition of toppings, especially tomatoes, gave rise to the bruschetta we know today. Tomatoes, originally native to the Americas, were brought to Europe by Spanish explorers in the 16th century. Initially, tomatoes were treated with suspicion and were often grown for ornamental purposes rather than food. Over time, however, Italians began to embrace the fruit, and by the 18th century, tomatoes had become a central ingredient in Italian cuisine. In the southern regions of Italy, particularly those surrounding Naples and the Amalfi Coast, tomatoes were often used as a topping for grilled bread. Combining toasted bread, ripe tomatoes, olive oil, garlic, and basil soon became a classic and beloved dish. It's important to note that bruschetta's true identity as a dish is not rooted in a specific recipe, but in a concept: toasted bread topped with seasonal ingredients. While the version with tomatoes is the most popular, there are many regional variations across Italy. For example, in some parts of Tuscany, the bread might be topped with cannellini beans or sautéed mushrooms. It might be served in other areas with cured meats or even cheese. The versatility of bruschetta makes it an excellent example of Italian cooking, which emphasizes fresh, seasonal ingredients that reflect the local culture and available resources. For centuries, this emphasis on local ingredients and simple preparation techniques has made bruschetta a mainstay of Italian cuisine. It's a dish that transcends class and social status. While it originated as food for peasants, it has evolved into a dish enjoyed by people from all walks of life. Bruschetta became particularly popular in the 20th century as Italians emigrated to the United States and other parts of the world. Italian immigrants brought with them the flavors and traditions of their homeland, and as they settled in new communities, they adapted their recipes to the available ingredients. In America, for example, bruschetta has become a popular appetizer in Italian-American restaurants, with variations that include toppings such as balsamic vinegar, mozzarella, or even artichokes. Bruschetta is a dish associated with Mediterranean elegance and culinary sophistication, despite its humble beginnings. It represents the essence of Italian cooking: simplicity, freshness, and a connection to the land. The dish's popularity is also partly due to the growing appreciation for Mediterranean diets, often lauded for their health benefits. Olive oil, a key component of bruschetta, is known for its heart-healthy fats, and the fresh tomatoes and basil provide essential vitamins and antioxidants. It's a dish that satisfies both the palate and the body, making it a perfect choice for health-conscious food lovers. The key to making excellent bruschetta is using the best quality ingredients. While the dish may seem simple, the flavors are only as good as the ingredients you put on the bread. The bread should be of high quality, preferably a rustic, country-style loaf with a firm texture, and can withstand the toasting process without becoming too soggy. The tomatoes should be ripe and flavorful, ideally from a local farm or garden. Fresh basil adds a fragrant touch, and the olive oil should be extra virgin, as it adds a rich and robust flavor to the dish. The simplicity of the ingredients allows each component to shine, creating a dish greater than the sum of its parts. Another reason bruschetta has stood the test of time is because it embodies the principles of Cucina Povera, or poor kitchen. Cucina Povera refers to the traditional Italian cooking style that uses inexpensive, everyday ingredients to create flavorful and satisfying meals. Bruschetta is the quintessential example of this philosophy, as it takes basic ingredients, bread, olive oil, garlic, and tomatoes, and elevates them into a dish that people worldwide enjoy. It's a dish that celebrates the beauty of simplicity and the bounty of nature, allowing the flavors of each ingredient to shine through. Bruschetta's journey from peasant snack to international favorite mirrors the evolution of Italian cuisine. Its enduring appeal lies in its versatility and how it captures the essence of fresh, seasonal ingredients. Whether served as a snack, appetizer, or light meal, bruschetta remains a timeless celebration of Italian culinary tradition. Thank you for joining us on this flavorful exploration of bruschetta's history. We'd love to hear your thoughts on today's video. Do you have a favorite bruschetta topping or a personal twist? Please share it in the comments. Let us know if there's a dish you'd like us to feature on this channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more delicious stories and recipes. Grazie mille, and see you in the next video.